It's gonna be okay. Oh, Joe and Rod playing now. Let me see. Gonna be crying. What's in Hollywood, man? Man, you only said O line and quarterback. I mean, you said nothing about Hollywood. I I give you a receiving a deal. That's why I said I'll give you him and a receiver for Hollywood or something. If you lose in Hollywood, you would. And Hollywood ain't even no he a star. Yeah, she ain't no superstar X Factor. Yeah, I can't do that anyway. I don't have no other linebackers that's moving. One already gone. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I can't do that. He ain't got no superstar trait. No, none at all. They don't have nothing worthy over there.
Motion detected at the front door.
Yes. Put it in the garbage. You finished with it. Put it in the garbage. Let's go.
Motion detected at the front door.
From the area known as Patriot Place, EA Sports set for football at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. All the success in New England over the last few decades, and this crowd has never been more enthusiastic. A moment ago, the Pats emerged from their locker room. They are set as they'll square off with the San Francisco 49ers.
To kick off for San Francisco.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports.
Demir Bird on the return. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
Yeah, Mosley could go too. All them Niners go. Oh, yeah, he not going nowhere. You already know that.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with the San Francisco 49ers. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll start out here with a jet sweep.
Oh, get out of here. Come on. I'll check right after this game. I just started the game.
Charles, when you have weapons like this at the wide receiver position, just get him the football any way that you can, and here it's in the run game.
Hey, we're just trying to be great, man.
They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
On the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2.
Oh, he out there. He out there.
They hand this off to Harris. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
Now a 1st down throw for Newton.
Wow, how can't it get out of that? He better have sacked
right around the 44. Nick Bosa able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
Oh, I was supposed to take that.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
They fake the give. Newton.
Give me that. Let's go.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And a great return here gets us with all
Oh, yeah, like that other nigga. That shit was crazy.
Remember, Charles, this is the #1 defense in the NFL, and they proved their mettle here, forcing the turnover on the opening possession.
And sometimes when you play a team that has that reputation, that's earned it by their play, the psychology is, okay, they're #1. They have to prove it to us, and they tried to attack. They found out that that ranking was real.
And if history is any indication, when this defense gets off to a good start, look out.
Yeah, their offense plays off of them awfully well, too.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. This is Mostert.
That's my
He's
fault.
going to get it
That was
inside the
touchdown.
10 to the 7-yard line. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Patriots 7-yard line.
Here's Mostert. Shrugs him off, and he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal.
What a breakout season Raheem Mostert had
This
in
garbage.
2019, and now he's got a chance to be the lead back for his team. In fact, he spent time in the offseason bulking up.
And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Raheem
Oh, what are this
on
stuff?
the year. And the Niners
I
have
was trying to
taken
take
the
the,
early
I
lead.
forgot from the, I got the joint playing in my headphones, so I can't really hear y'all. So I gotta take it off. Oh, you know I did. You know I did. Yeah.
Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
I mean, so much happened in that show. It's like, dang, I had to remember everything that was going on.
Fielded a couple yards
Almost.
into the end zone.
Feel like it.
And in hindsight, probably should
Yeah,
have
this the
taken
last
a knee as
season.
he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10.
He was the quarterback.
And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. That is Nick Bosa from out on the edge who worked his way in for the sack. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Another try after the first down sack.
Oh, good one.
Throw
Good one.
caught here by Bird.
I
And
seen
they work
that.
this out past the 25. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton.
Oh.
They'll get this into
Oh,
the hands of
wow.
Bird. And he finally
Wow,
goes
they
down
played.
at the 23-yard line. Big play there for New England. And even 50 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
He's got his man in stride, complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
I
He's
missed
in.
that.
Touchdown, Patriots. Damian Harris.
Yeah, you're
his
right. I
fifth
gotta learn
touchdown
that
now
shit.
on the year. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. Great
He was
call to
diving
hand that
through
one
people.
off, and his running back didn't rest.
Someone read their keys correctly, and on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves.
You watch that game, you be like,
and
what
guess
the
who
hell?
benefited? The guy with the football.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And all deep in his own territory.
Wow.
Picks up the football, and it's picked up by the Patriots.
There's never a good place on the field to fumble the ball. Let's just call it as it is.
But definitely not in your own red zone.
In your own red zone, it's heightened, isn't it? Because you're almost automatically giving up a score and the momentum, and everything just changes for your team.
Yeah, so the kickoff fumble, now great field position. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Harris. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Obi Melifonwu with the tackle.
It'd be hard to say that a defense wouldn't be ready for a 1st down run. And when you can gain that kind of yardage against a defense that's really kind of geared to stop that play, your confidence has to rise, and now you've actually opened up your playbook. If you want to throw the ball now for play action, you're good to go.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. A give to Harris. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And he's got the 1st down as he gets it to the 8. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
They'll try the air now with Newton. Flush to his right. Take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Cam Newton with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year.
Shit, he already looked him out big time with not getting him out of not having to pay that money.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Patriots 14.
Good as that.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Now this will make it into the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. That 7-0 lead in there is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They fake the handoff, now Lock. Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. Picked by the rookie Kyle Duggar. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the 2nd quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here. They'll run. Here's Harris. a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal. Good push up front in that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
No gain there as he kept it himself at second down.
At the 1-yard line.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. It's the fullback. His first touchdown on the year. And the Patriots add on to their lead. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
That's the score. Patriots 21, 49ers 7.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this carries into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda.
Come on, I've been through the ball.
We know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
I ain't blocked everybody.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Lock.
Oh, my goodness. What is this? This is a lot.
By Jonathan Jones.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
And they'll begin by running the option.
Come on, pick that.
Is incomplete.
Pick
he
that.
couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Now, that's a play to applaud because these RPOs, things happen so quickly. And that ball's out of the quarterback's hands fast. He read it and reacted and was there to hit him as the ball arrived at the receiver. Big-time read, big-time play. Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. A shotgun snap for Newton. And that is incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. That'll go down as just a 20-yard punt. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Mostert. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. In on the stop defensively, Raekwon McMillan.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he's going to take this down close to the first as he's brought down at the Patriots' 43-yard line. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll try and run here with Mostert. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings him forward.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped him, bringing up 4th down.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. Kyle Shanahan's made the decision. They're going on 4th down. They'll try it now with Mostert.
Oh, my goodness.
They
hold me right there. They hold me so bad. That's why I tried. They just pulled me the wrong way.
Up short. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs.
They never fail. Well, rain games will never be nice.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him, because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
I think I do.
Off play action. Newton eluding the pressure right.
Look, what the hell?
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 in the first.
Nah, he wasn't covering nobody. I was using him.
First down carry for Harris. Open space inside the 10. Down to the 7-yard line. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point.
Give me that. Let's go.
This is going to be intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
Well, they're watching the film, and it's working. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw again. Lock. A hit as he throws there. Incomplete.
Intended for Deebo Samuel. Incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. A final shot before half for Locke. And he's going to go down.
You're taking time.
Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter
do that,
number 3.
especially the rain. Just got to run the rock, dig it done.
The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second
fumble on the
half.
kickoff, that's what hurt.
Taken in about 4 yards deep.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams.
That was bullshit.
They got a setback and they have a long field to cover.
It's not, especially just taking on 35.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Third quarter starts with a run from Moses.
Oh my goodness.
Yardage on this one,
Hold
back to
that
the
block,
13. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
If these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
That's not letting me
On 2nd and 12, Locke. Dancing to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Now a play fake, and here's Locke. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
Oh, my goodness. What the?
Incomplete after almost being intercepted.
Oh,
man. That would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now.
Nah, they had it. They just moved my...
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Now it's Bird on the return. It'll be a 39-yard punt, give him a good 10 yards on the return. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10. And that play will go nowhere, losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. He lost 6 there on the 1st down play. So now they operate back from their side of the field here, 2nd and long. From the gun, here's Newton. Stepping up, he's going to keep it.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the 1st. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well.
Yeah, I was going
incomplete.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. It'll be just an 18-yard punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Block off of play action. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he'll be out right at the 35. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense. Raheem Mostert averaged 5.6 yards per carry last year. That was 2nd in the NFL. So it's safe to say that it paid off that he patterned his work ethic after his hero, Frank Gore, the former 49er. That's a guy who really shows you how to go out and get it done each and every day. Raheem Mostert patterned him and had a breakout season in 2019 with the 49ers.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down.
Well, the passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Block again here on 2nd and 10. Flushed out right.
Oh, come on.
And it's picked up by the Patriots. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
All these years we've been watching the game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys who have to touch the ball and carry it, they're extremely resentful about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Newton to throw. He'll buy some time right, and that's going to be incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
On 2nd down now. It's Harris, and he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. Out of the gun, Newton.
Come on, pick that.
Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
And no, it doesn't get there. Hits the crossbar, bounces back out. He had it online, but it comes up about a rotation short. Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that, too. But it was a crossbar that said otherwise. And that'll deny him a shot at 3.
On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Yeah,
that's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Mostert. And he's got this down to the 35. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. So the #1 mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
And this came from the edge, and those pass rushers, they have so many tricks in the trade to get around blockers. They have a lot of tools in their kit. This was pure speed and athleticism on this play, though. And they could barely get a glove on him before he got the quarterback on the ground.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Locke, that's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
On 3rd and long, it's Locke. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete.
Oh, I got my feet down. Wow.
But it's going to bring up 4th down.
We've seen that the deep ball has been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it. Unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
That's great. That's great.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They'll go for it. It's Locke. And no, it's incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. Newton and the Patriots with a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And from the shotgun, he'll throw.
Oh, yeah.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Come on.
Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the 1st down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. working out of the gun.
That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield.
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 4 receivers now in the formation. 3 to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap to Locke.
What kind of pass was that?
Into the hands of Mostert.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. So even with the pass interference, it's a completed pass. They'll go ahead and just take the play instead.
How about the effort? Making the catch despite the pass interference. Nothing else to be gained on the play. No need to take the penalty. The play stands.
They go play action here on 1st down. Buying time to his left.
Oh, wow.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Second down and goal. Locke. And Locke throws another one. It's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
From the gun, Newton. He's going to look downfield for Henry. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Hunter Henry, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points.
So the shoulder for Cam Newton apparently not really an issue as he reached back and uncorked a big one there.
And I'm telling you, nothing will light up a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver streaking downfield, and you know everyone was thinking, throw it, he's open. What a connection there for the touchdown.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right.
The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Dante Hightower coming in for the sack from his linebacker spot. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Another try after the 1st down sack. Locke. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
It's a gain of...
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Throwing on 3rd and long. Locke. He's going to let it fly.
Oh, my goodness. This is where you know, man. This
Scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Lock to throw for it on fourth. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. They'll run on first down. Harris. Oh, now Harris lost it. It's a fumble. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that when they've tried too hard, even in perfect conditions, the ball gets away from them. You've got to find a good balance, carrying it firmly, yet at the same time under control.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now left side on the swing pass. Give them 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down. They hand it off to Mostert. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Once again, it's Mostert. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. Lock on 3rd down. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. A field goal would tie it, but they want more. They're going for it. One final try for Locke. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. Now Locke, he lost the football. It's out, and it's picked up by the Patriots. So this will wind up a